Hello and welcome to Scott Talk, a show hosted by me, Scott Ambrose. Today we're going to be bringing you a right-wing comedian, Marley Worth. Or shall I just say that you work in shoe shops? A shoe shop.
I prefer right-wing, it's more respectable.
Okay.
Much more. Hello, everyone. I mean, I say everyone. Hello, Scott's mum.
You think my mum's watching this?
I think your mum watches. I think your mum watches everything I do.
She's a big fan.
Is she?
What, your mum? We have turned this into a show. Instantly, it's just the influx of the camera.
Well, I think that... Does your mum watch it, does she watch your stuff? Does she actually have an opinion on it? She listened to the radio show though, didn't she?
Apparently she said. But I don't believe her.
You don't believe her? Why?
Never. Why would she?
Have you ever seen you before?
I only lean back because of the light for you then.
Really?
Yeah.
I leaned back because I thought we were just leaning back.
I know. We were about to take off.
I thought it was just kind of like we do it in unison sort of thing. Does your mum listen to, does she have any interest in things you do?
No. Do you want me to pass you this as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But does she have any interest, honestly? Because
with me? Well, she has interest of that I'm alive. Well, she wants that to happen.
But she's known you do this sort of thing for how long? A while?
Yeah.
Is she because I've always asked this question myself. I'm like, do your parents watch the stuff you do? I mean, always ask this question.
Not.
Probably you've asked me this. No one else has. But my parents haven't seen. My dad's seen me do stand up.
Yeah.
And that's it. My mum hasn't.
I have done. They have seen me do it, but I wasn't very good. So they're like,
when was it?
Why does he keep doing this?
What gig was this?
One at Oswestry maybe. I did one in the Elephant and Castle when we put on a gig. I built a stage.
Really?
Did I tell you I ever built a stage? A
really?
wooden stage, yeah, I made it. Went down, got the MDMF, put it on top, did the framing. So it was like a proper 5 foot by 5 foot
Was that your
stage.
biggest achievement that night, making a stage?
Yeah, that was my end.
Making a stage you didn't belong on.
The world is a stage. You just have to build it first.
Yeah.
So I built a stage, and I took it down to Oswestry, and then
when was this?
We put a show on when I was 15. 15, no, I was driving, so I was 17.
How did you get a show on Oxford Street then?
I just went up and went, hey, can we do a comedy night here?
Did anyone go?
Yeah, I got 200 quid from that.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it called?
We charged £3 each for the tickets.
Who was performing?
Me, Dave Pitt, Roger Swift, Ben Doyle, me, and Joe someone. He was funny. He stopped doing comedy there.
Okay, the best ones normally do. only the really bad ones keep going.
Yeah, but it was all right. It was a good night. I wasn't good.
Well, I didn't expect you to be honest.
But we charged £3 a ticket, and we made about 200 quid.
Did you make most money then?
Well, I gave some money to. Did I give? I don't know if I gave the comedians.
I don't think you did.
I possibly did because I try and be nice, but we did use that money to go to Montreal.
How much did you make?
It's about £200.
Yeah.
It was enough for a little bit of spending.
Wait, was you with Millie then?
Yeah, Millie was on the door.
Really?
So me and Millie were in the Shropshire Star.
Really? You got the clip? You got the nose better article?
I found the old poster of it.
Really?
Yeah, that I did.
How did you get all these people to come in then?
Nothing much to do in the countryside.
I thought it was in Oxford Street.
No, in Oswestry.
Oh.
Oswestry. In Shropshire.
That's let me down a bit.
Oxford
I thought it was Oxford Street, you're killing it,
No.
So you got all these people to come to Shropshire for this gig.
Yeah.
How long did you do?
They did 10 minutes each.
How long did you do?
Probably 5. I was like, I'm out of here.
Who hosted it?
I can't remember who hosted it.
So it wasn't you?
It wasn't me. Maybe it was me.
Was this part of Skeely's comedy?
Yeah.
Was it the first one?
The only one? No. No, we did 3.
Really?
4 or something.
You know what's funny about that is, you've got a better success rate than most comedy clubs, comedy nights now. You made more money in that night than We Are Funny, one of those ones I've made probably.
I quit while I was ahead. I was like, this is good, I'm out of here now.
How much money did you make from the other 2 gigs?
What other 2?
You did.
Oh, then we did the Elephant and Castle in Shrewsbury. I nearly got my head kicked in that night.
Really? How?
My friend Sean Matthews he joined the army, so he was going out to kill people in Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
That's what soldiers do.
Yeah. How many did he kill?
And then he heckled me, and I thought the best heckle would be, I hope you get shot in Afghanistan. Not knowing that day someone had actually been killed in Afghanistan.
Was it him?
No, it was someone else.
getting
It was
offended
no, but it was someone at the RAF base, where that village. So it was all these RAF lads were in the village, like in the pub, and they're like, "Fucking comedy, yeah." And then I did that
Why
joke.
did it come to your comedy show?
Because again, there was nothing to do.
Really?
It's really easy to sell stuff to people if there's not much to do.
What are we doing in London then?
I've been telling myself this since I moved here.
You could have been the biggest star. You're probably the biggest star. You're probably one of the celebrities.
I'm a local celebrity.
Yeah.
I went back and Connor Fielding, he was like, Scott, what you doing? And he just like, all shriveled.
Well, what are you doing in terms of what life or just what you doing in Shropshire?
What are you doing in Shropshire? It's not really the question. What are you doing here?
Why Shropshire exists is the question.
I don't know, he was a very scraggly kid though. It's a bit trampy.
How do you know?
He's watching this.
Yeah. How do you
He's
know?
like, he just called me scummy.
Well, you're from the north, mate. Come on. I mean, how?
That's not nice, I shouldn't bully him.
How'd you meet him?
Who?
Just I don't know.
Connor Fielding.
Yeah.
I don't know why I mentioned him. Let's not talk about him.
Okay.
He was strange.
So, Scott, you've been an experienced comedy promoter for a while.
Oh, you were actually doing like a
Doing
Dick
parking,
Cavett.
doing a Dick Cavett, yeah. Cavett Dick. No, I'm doing Michael Parkinson. You've like, because I remember when I first met you, right? You split up with Millie, right?
Yeah.
And you were quite lost. Like, how did you guys decide?
Lost.
How did you guys decide?
I was a lost soul wandering the streets.
Yeah, because no one was trying to find you.
No.
But did
I am
you?
the lost boy. I'm like Peter Pan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you know there's a Peter Pan statue down at Kennington Park?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I was only researching it. I need to go
Why
down
were
there
you
and have a look.
researching it?
I was looking at the statues.
Really?
Yeah, it's got fairies on it.
Good Tinkerbells.
Look, I thought there was only one Tinkerbell.
No, he was a bit of a slut for a Tinkerbell.
Who was a slut?
Peter Pan. Tinkerbell was jealous of the relationship he had with Wendy. So it's kind of like
Oh yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She kept like giving him the cold shoulder. Fuck.
Yeah, and she's the reason Wendy got captured. She was just like
Was
a little
she?
midget fairy. She's
like
very jealous.
She was like the feminist of that film, like.
Well, she wasn't that feminist. She was she probably was a feminist. She was obsessed with a man.
Was she like the one that would ban the darts girls? Was she like that, Tinkerbell?
Well,
Like just a grumpy little cunt.
she was kind of like she didn't have many. The only endearing quality she had, she can make you fly. But that's about it.
I'd put up with her
I know
shit
how to
though.
kill and in it if you say stuff
Did
like.
she get locked up in a jar?
Yeah, she did because if you say I don't believe in fairies, fairies die.
So you just killed one now?
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
No, because I remember there's a Peter Pan film called Fine. There's quite a few Peter Pan films. There's
Yeah,
the
there
Disney
are.
one, but then there's one that was
Hook?
made called, there was Hook, but that was
Did
shit.
you like that?
No, it was terrible.
My mum got me that on DVD. She gives me the bad ones.
Yeah, that was terrible. But there's one on it. There was one called Fine Neverland, something like that, like 2003. Something like that, some Peter Pan one, and it was quite dark. It was talk about how then Hook could fly and Wendy was this little bitch. She was an awful person. She was known as the mum, but she didn't like that role. She's she got upset about being called the mum, and in the situation she ended up screwing up. It ended up her being the bitch, not Tinkerbell in that one.
How many have you watched?
So quite a few. You brought up Peter Pan. I want to have a conversation. J.M. Barrett's work.
To be honest, I just knew Peter Pan. I didn't know all the stories.
Didn't you?
I didn't know you were well versed in Peter Pan like this.
It's not as if I'm a scholar. It's just
It
that.
sounds like you are.
Well, I'm aware of the representation of certain characters in film and TV and
How
books.
many was there?
Well, there's quite a few, but I only seen the more major ones. I didn't bother watching the rest. I don't know. I found the best one to be the Disney one.
I'm so shocked at your Peter Pan buffness.
I'm known for quite a few things.
Does the average person know this about Peter Pan, or are you just
Probably not.
Okay, good, because I was feeling stupid.
You feel stupid for another reason.
Is this what the average amount of Peter Pan knowledge is?
No, I think people's Peter Pan knowledge, right, extends to Michael Jackson and the Disney film. I think. The Peter Pan syndrome.
Yeah.
Boy, doesn't. I'm never going to grow up.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. There's a reputation that men remain boys for a long time. Yeah, which is all we want. And he's actually what I found funny is he did eventually grow up and he aged normally. I wanted him to kind of grow up in Hook or something, but he ends up being his actual age was just.
And what did he look like when he was old?
Robin Williams. But that was the only representation of an old Peter Pan. And the end of that film, you know the end of Hook? They gave like this old man some fairy dust so he could fly to Big Ben. He was an old lost boy.
Why was he? So that was the end of the film. Him flying.
Yeah, because Peter Pan.
It was
forgets.
a Scottish man that wrote Peter Pan.
Yeah, J. M. Barrie.
Yeah.
And then he forgets. He forgets in the film. He forgets. Steven Spielberg like presented it like he's older, so he comes back and he's like this 40-year-old man trying to find his kids. And for some reason, Hook is like his kids are kind of dicks because like they see a pirate with a hook for a hand as a better father. How bad of a dad would you have to be when you go with the guy with the hook for a hand and a dodgy moustache? I know his kid was a little bitch as well.
Who's the Hooks?
No, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's
yeah,
kid.
and then there's some Chinese guy called Rufio that died in it. Do you remember that scene?
No, I've not seen that. I've not seen that film.
You've seen
What, in
Hook. You've seen Hook.
Okay. Alright, for what? And
You know,
Robin
like,
Williams is in that one?
Yeah, you know the Chinese guy. Like,
Is Robin Williams in that?
yeah, he's Peter Pan in it. Like the main star. Julia Roberts in it as well, playing Tinkerbell.
I don't remember.
Well, you missed out.
I did have it though.
Well, it's a good film. No, it's not.
Maybe I didn't watch it.
Actually, as a kid, it's good, but it's actually a shitty film.
No, so you wouldn't recommend rewatching it?
I'd recommend rewatching most things, man. Things to watch it, like, you know, certain films aren't worth a second viewing. Like, I'd rather watch Hook than Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Well, because like you're never gonna watch Schindler's List ever again, are you?
I've not watched it once.
I mean, another thing like Schindler's List, you always know the ending.
I've heard the reviews about Schindler's List that you cry, and I'm like, it's not bother doing that.
Well, I wouldn't say you cry. I mean, just
Apparently you develop empathy or something.
really.
I ain't got time for that.
I don't feel that sorry for them because it's a film. You know what I mean? It's not like
Real life.
Well, no, cause, I mean,
It didn't really happen.
well, I know that's the shocker. If you ask David Owen, it never really happened. It's actually a propaganda film.
You keep telling me that the Jews weren't murdered in the Holocaust.
Well, I wouldn't say. I mean, it depends. Like, what do you mean by murder?
Well, you say that it didn't happen.
When do I say it didn't happen?
All the time you tell me
Do I?
that the Holocaust was an illusion to sell more magazines.
Which ones?
Nazi magazines. With the big swastikas on the front.
I think they sold a lot on their own anyway. Like, I think.
No, you can get magazines in the day, back in the 30s, if you research Nazis.
Yeah, but they mentioned the Holocaust didn't happen in the 30s, it would happen in the 40s. So why did they preempt it?
Because they were telling everybody.
That they gassed the Jews already, but it's in the future.
Yeah, because it was to confuse the people at the time.
Really?
Yeah. It was like
people were very easily confused back then.
Well, you could make them murder the Jews. Apparently, not
My
according to you.
my favorite like representation of World War II was in the new Wonder Woman film.
Why?
I just like the fact that like the solution to this war was the fact that it was just one bad villain influencing humans, and the only way to defeat him is a woman wearing armor and
That
a
would have
shield.
distracted Hitler, though.
Yeah.
If he stood out there on his platform,
Yeah.
doing the old,
Hey baby.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, to his fans, his adoring fans.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how many people like Hitler on Facebook.
And then,
Do you reckon Hitler's got any followers on Twitter?
without a doubt,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm signed up to many.
If you typed in Hitler, did it? Do you think it has a verified Twitter account? No, honestly, because I know like certain public figures have verified Twitter accounts for
Yeah.
like if you represent them. Like for example, there's probably like a Churchill quotes one. I wonder is a Hitler quotes one.
I don't.
Would
know.
you follow it? I would.
What if they translate it? I'm not learning German.
Well, because it's translated anyway. Because they'll translate from German when
Yeah.
you see it.
I like that you go into the Natural History Museum. No, the Imperial War Museum.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
You recognise his voice, don't you? As soon as you get up to the World War II part, it's and you're
Well,
like,
he's
oh,
got
it's
quite a
Hitler.
distinctive voice, but I didn't recognise it.
That's what I thought. I'm like,
It's not as if he had a like normal voice.
no, he's really distinct.
Plus, I've not heard.
It wasn't like, and then we're going to take them people, and then
Well, he wouldn't speak like that, would he?
oh, couldn't.
As Goebbels.
You couldn't whim members of the public to your.
Well, what I find peculiar about it is like the German version of charisma was Hitler, and it's like that's charisma. I always thought charisma was like something that inspires you, but like obviously they've got a very like. I suppose to me it's very kind of like okay, work, family, that's it, work and family, and God. probably have a more simple life now. I think people,
You think it was a more simple time back then? To war.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't personally go to war. I mean, like, you don't go to war. I think you experience war. You're in, like, you don't decide, like, I'm going to go to war, darling, and be back at 3.
That's how I have it in my head.
Yeah?
I'm like, there's a cut-off point. There used to be.
Really?
Well, yeah, because it gets too dark and
Well, you
like,
clock in, clock out, and be like, okay, I've done my war for the day.
What? No, like, because they used to just meet up, didn't they, on the bottom? We're like, we're going to meet here, and it's going to go on for a bit, and then we're going to go home and eat, and then we'll come back tomorrow. Like it was Wimbledon.
I think you're confusing two different things.
No, I'm not.
I think you're thinking of when, during World War One, they played football together, the Germans and the...
Yeah, like, but they did that in World War Two too.
Didn't do it during World War Two, I think.
They gave a little rang. Oh no, they didn't, did they? Not over the fucking Blitz. There's no phone call then.
No.
There's no like, we're going to be dropping bombs on you.
Yeah.
Those are such sneaky bastards.
What, they didn't tell us?
I hate the Germans actually thinking about it.
Why?
The way they bombed London.
Yeah, and we didn't do the same thing.
Well,
Dresden.
They started it.
Yeah.
We finished it.
Yeah. 2 World Cups, 2 World Wars, 1 World Cup.
You tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're not laughing now, are they?
Well, they kind of are, because they're kind of like in a very strong position.
Financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the women are being raped in the streets by these refugees. I had to pause them because I thought, was it politically correct to say? And then I thought, fuck it, it's the truth.
Yeah. This video's going to be demonetised now.
There was no money on this anyway.
I know.
I forgot that we were filming.
Oh, did you? Oh. Most of them forgot we were filming as well.
I like that we started from Peter Pan, then we went to the Holocaust.
Well, Peter Pan was kind of like, in a way, like...
Looking back.
I mean, the represent like, Peter Pan, in a sense, could, like, maybe, like,
Oh no, the question
both
was,
important figures.
you asked me what would happen if Wonder Woman turned up and walked across Hitler. Like,
No, I didn't ask you that question. I think you wanted to answer that question.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because I thought this was an interesting
Well,
image.
have you seen the Wonder Woman film?
Huh?
Have you seen the Wonder Woman?
No, I've got the book though.
Oh, which one?
I'm an intellectual.
Grant Morrison.
Yeah, I only read comic books. I don't watch the cinema. I think it's...
The film's actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it based on the... No, I've got the Grant Morrison.
And it's not
one,
based, it's like an origin story, like the original origin when she meets, like, during World War One, during Steve Trevor and all that. And she ends up fighting World War One.
Does she win?
Well, yeah, like, it'd be a bit shit if, like, turns out the Germans won in the end. There'd be no point, would there? That'd be a shit first mission, wouldn't it? You failed that. I don't want you to be a superhero.
And then a man has to come in and really clean up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she's immortal, isn't she? In it?
Do you think it's Superman flies around fighting the actual crime?
Yeah.
Like doing like the big jobs, and then she comes around afterwards with the dustpan and brush, going, "Oh,
And
you."
she asks for equal pay.
Yeah.
No, she does real stuff. One of them is a powerful
Is she
character.
actually quite good as a fighter?
Yeah, but she's not as strong as Superman.
Because I always find her quite boring. Because she's like, "We're gonna seduce the men with our lipstick."
Is that what she's in that book?
Yeah, and you're like, I want to see her stab him. I want to see her being a man.
Well, in the episode, like in the series of like Nature of Her, she's a very powerful character. She's just not as strong as Superman. No one is really.
No,
so
she can wink at him in a fancy way, like, "Oh, hello, you."
He ends up with her in some stage, but other times she's romantic with, like, Batman and stuff.
It's weird.
Have you seen the Justice League TV show?
Huh?
Have you seen the Justice League animated show?
Yeah, a long time ago.
It was very good. It's very, very good. Actually.
It's weird that when they start like getting them to fuck in the comic books.
I don't really like. I mean, to be honest with you, in terms of the mediums to watch sex, comic books probably the worst.
I like the nerdy.
Because the nerdy people are reading the comic books, seeing like, oh, you go like, oh, you just feel like for one, you're reading a comic book anyway, which is mildly tragic anyway, and you're also realizing, oh, even the comic book character can get fucked, and I can't. You know, it's, you know what I mean? Robin's getting laid, but I'm not. I'm watching Robin get laid. You know what I mean? It's upsetting. I wouldn't want to watch. I've never like read a comic book sex scene. I don't think I'd want to. The only thing I saw, I remember there was a comic book of like, you see like him kiss like Tyler O'Gorn and all these sort of things. I remember just thinking like, why do we have to make these characters so like? I just don't think they have any. Oh, his parents died, but he's still a billionaire. He's a genius. He's very good at fighting, and he gets women, and he hangs out with young boys. And he's got a cape. I don't know, but suddenly I feel bad for him because his mum and daddy died.
Yeah, for a man that had such a tragic life, he seems like he's having fun. Like, because he looks like he's enjoying punching people in the face.
Well,
He's not going.
The thing about the
"Oh,
Batman
I
is he's
hate
kind
this."
of like psychotic. Like it's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous the fact he's like wearing a bat suit and it's like fighting crime, like because his parents got killed. It's like I will never kill anyone because my parents got killed. I need to stop. I need to rid this crime. Like
Yeah,
sea
but
of
what
crime.
year was this when his parents got murdered?
Well,
In the
this,
30s, was it? Well, no, I don't
how
know.
would he be now? Like I'm just
No, but when did this
the
happen?
original Batman thing. Well, the original Batman comic was like 1939 or something like that.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been therapists around then, so of course he was going to come out like that.
Well, I think there would have been therapy because Freud was before that. But what I'm saying is, like there's
Not
different
good ones.
there's multiple origin stories. Like they tell different versions, like different universes.
Poor little Batman.
Well, yeah, it's not very nice.
No.
I mean, but he got a good inheritance though.
It's horrible though that that Joker person keeps popping back up. He always comes back trying to foil him.
Yeah, with a new face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine spending your entire life
Fighting.
going through life, trying to just trying to get on, and these bloody criminals keep coming in town. And you're the only one that has to chase them away.
Well, there's not the only one. There's
Would
also
you enjoy that as a job?
well, no.
Because it's not even his proper job, because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, well-
this is his side thing that he does.
I don't know. I think it's a side thing. This is community service. He's volunteer.
Yeah, it's like you don't see Batman a Batman painting. There's no Batman symphonies.
Well, the thing is,
He's not sat at home creating piano work.
well, if you wanted to help the community, you'd start like youth clubs and things. I imagine.
Start
And
at an
try-
early level.
Start at early levels and help it through generations rather than try and beat up and street level
Yeah,
crime.
it's a very reactionary approach to dealing
And he doesn't
with.
like the thing about
Gotham
him.
City.
He doesn't really attack like big businesses. He only attacks like.
No.
He's kind of like. I think he's just a really. I think he's just a venture capitalist gone mad.
He
That just wants to like do so.
He's messing up the middle class and the...
Yeah. Working class. But I don't know. I mean,
It is weird because he invites his criminal friends round at his billionaire parties. Like, what have you done? Oh, I destroyed a hospital today. Oh, good. Oh, that's not going to lead to any problems.
Wayne Tech will provide something.
No, but he doesn't, does he? Because he's too busy investing money into fucking
Bat
rocket
is.
shoes.
And bat
Yes.
is. Little bat is. You know what I find weird about
Who's doing the fashion for that? Because he's not stitching it.
what I want to know, like, because he does his. The thing about it in the films that annoyed me that they never showed the eyes. You know, like because he paints around his eyes. They never actually show like him actually doing it, which always bothered me.
The mascara.
Because it is. Because if he puts the Batman outfit right, you just see his eyes. It has to be dark around there because
Yeah.
the eyes. It's not so thin that only his eyeballs fit. 'Cause that would really restrict your vision, wouldn't it? He wouldn't be the Batman then. He'd be the blind man. Well, that's up high.
He goes down to the local imam. He
Yeah.
gets in the jab.
Exactly. I mean, it gets painted around the eyes, right? And in the Batman Returns, have you seen that one of Danny DeVito and he plays the Penguin because he's like a little fat slob? Like,
Yeah.
you see him take off his head and he has no like marks around there. And that really bothered me because I thought to myself like, because he just
Like he'll be a little panda Batman.
well no because he has to do it because otherwise he has to.
No,
do
I
it.
understand what you're saying. He'd have to just do it.
I know.
like that.
Admittedly, it would make it less dramatic if you saw panda eyes round when he sees like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. It's very sexy, and you see that.
No.
Have you seen that film, Batman Returns?
No.
It's like a really
Which
weird
one's
one.
that one?
It's the one with the penguin. It's the one where like it's the
no, I've only-
it's the second Michael Keaton one.
I only watched the Joker stuff.
So
I don't like... I tell you what, actually, honestly, I'm not a fan of Batman, but the Joker
Yeah.
is fantastic. That's what I'm drawn to.
Do you-
Like, if
do you read-
Batman's there just...
Do you read any
because-
comic books of Batman?
Only the ones with the Joker in. I don't
Really?
know Joe. I
You
don't
read
know
Death
Batman
and the
much.
Family. Have you read what ones have you read?
What of? The
Killing Joke, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other ones?
There's Death and the Family when Joker kills Robin.
No,
It's really
I didn't
good.
watch that one.
Uh,
We've all read that one.
There's loads of good ones.
I can't remember.
There's one. There's actually, some of these other ones good.
I
There's
just
one
like-
called Batman Venom, which doesn't have really any major villains, but
I
he
used
like
to, I
takes
like those
drugs.
as watching.
Do you like
I
takes
was
drugs to
watching
become really
those
strong?
ones. Venom was in a lot of Spider-Man ones.
Not yeah, Venom Spider. I'm not talking about Venom the character. I'm talking about he takes Venom. Like, you know, like Bane, for example. Bane. That's
What do
what
you
Bane
mean
got.
Venom?
It's
Wait,
the
ayahuasca?
tablet, but it's not snake venom. It's venom that makes you stronger. It's like, you know, like the steroid that
Yeah.
Bane took
Yeah.
in the Batman. Have you ever played Batman Arkham Asylum?
Or like the stuff that makes you cock hard. Like
Well, it's not Viagra, is
No.
it? That's why I said venom. It's, you know, are you going to
But,
confuse your bits?
he has like tip Viagra that makes his chest hard, so he can get hit by bullets like that.
Well, it doesn't stop him from like. Well, maybe it does in some representations. But I don't think hard tits was the intention when he took it.
No.
I think it's just like strength.
Like
and-
big hard pecs.
Yeah, it makes him taller as well.
Because that's convenient in a fight. Because that makes it harder to get up there. Height is advantage in fighting.
Yeah, it's called reach.
Yeah. I've learned that in watching boxing.
You watch boxing now?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Oh,
I'm a massive fan. Like,
I know.
You know I am.
I know. I watched the other one the other day
What?
with Chris Eubank
Yeah.
and Mr. Blobby.
Yeah.
I wish I said that with a straight face.
Yeah. Yeah. Which Chris Eubank, junior or senior?
Oh, the older one.
Senior. He's great, man.
Yeah.
He's great. I watched, Chris Eubank Junior's fight's coming up next week, so.
I'm looking forward to it.
No, you're not.
No.
Do you want to watch?
I tell you what I'm looking forward to. Having my last ever wank to a card girl.
No, they're remaining in boxing. They're leaving darts. They're leaving Formula 1. But they're not really needed in Formula 1.
They do the tyre change.
Do they?
Because they learn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it makes it more fun when they bang
There
down.
was an interview in this morning where they all defended their job by saying like...
I know, I've seen that in the Sun.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of like, I don't know. The original ring car people were men.
What?
Seriously.
What, still in the same little hot pants?
No.
That's a shame.
Oh. Yes.
That's why there's so many gay guys now working at McDonald's. Because they can't do that sort of job anymore. It was banned.
Yeah.
They have to flip burgers like, I hate this. I just want to be strewn around in hot pants. Oh. So flip
What
burgers.
sort of voice was that?
It's a gay voice.
Okay.
Yeah, like your uncle has.
Yeah. Like your mum has.
She's a lesbian.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't know, like... It's...
It's no fun. No, I don't want to offend any lesbians.
Okay.
I
So
like
Peter
lesbians. Yeah.
Like,
Wendy was not a lesbian.
Well, I don't know, because, like, she had this relationship with Peter.
Did she ever with Tinkerbell?
Well, Tinkerbell was, like...
Like, lick a little cunt.
Tinkerbell was, like, 2 inches long. Tinkerbell was 2
I
inches...
could break her with my willy. If I fucked Tinkerbell, I'd kill a fairy.
Yeah.
If I raped a Tinkerbell,
Yeah.
like, she would explode into a glittery orgasm.
Yeah. I think she'd just rub a dust and you'd fly away. You'd fly right to the police station.
Yeah, she picks me up with a fairy. You could hold her little fairy wings as you took her apart.
I just think she had really bad dandruff.
I used to fancy her in the cartoon.
Really? That's
Yeah.
weird. I never
No,
fancied
did.
the cartoon.
Because I liked her little dress.
And the, red
No.
lipstick?
No, she had the green dress.
Yeah, and the red
Yeah, it's
lipstick
cute.
and blonde hair.
Yeah, she was hot.
I've never fancied a cartoon, so I don't know.
I'll tell you what else I find very attractive
What?
in a cartoon. It's a little bit controversial.
What?
Bambi.
Bambi was a man.
I know. It's got that little gay aspect.
Yeah.
No, but those legs.
What's the...
Do you remember that he was always running around?
Yeah, and Thumper. Bambi was a weird film because, like... I tell you what, because it's like Mum gets shot, right? So he starts with... His dad's this aloof fucking, like, arsehole, basically. He's a stag. And he ends up having a fight with this girl with his, like, little gay Luantas. Remember those little ones? And you're like... Have you seen Bambi recently?
No.
Do you want to watch it?
We should put it on and do a commentary.
Yeah.
Of course I've not seen Bambi.
I don't
lately.
remember if Bambi spoke.
I watch adult films.
Did Bambi speak or was it narrated? I can't remember. I think it did.
I can't. I don't know. They all become one.
I miss those Disney films.
I miss my childhood.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah.
When you could shit your pants and no one cared.
Yeah. Bambi, I don't know. Bambi's an odd one. Did you watch the Renaissance periods of Disney?
What do you mean the Renaissance period?
It's called the Disney Renaissance. It's honestly called that.
No, but which one?
It's from Lion King to Tarzan. That
Oh, the late ones.
1990s.
Yeah, no, I did like that series, that phase.
That because
I loved it.
Hercules.
I loved Tarzan. I remember I didn't see Hercules, but I did play.
James Woods was in it. He played it. He was great.
I used to play Hercules on a Nintendo 64, I believe, at the Wacky Warehouse.
Oh really?
Yeah, up at Market Drayton.
Cool. You're any good at it?
I fucking love that. Yeah, my mum and dad would take me to a play centre to run around and play in the big ball pit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I'd have a little run round, and then I found that video game and I was Hercules, and I'm like, fuck you, ball pit.
Yeah.
What, I'm going to play with fucking balls when I could be a god?
Yeah.
I'm going for the
That's how one plays with your balls when you're a god.
Yeah.
But
Lick your balls.
I mean, I remember those play centres when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Those I used to enjoy them. Because I remember going to them when I was.
You still do.
Yeah, I
You're
still do. I'm not
fucking
not loud in them anymore. I remember going to them, right, and I remember there's one it was called Buzz. It was in where I'm from, Alperton, And there was like, what happened was you could put a ball in this gun thing, you could shoot at people, and it shoots. So me and my friends would put it in and shooting it over the thing to hit like mums and dads.
You've always been an asshole.
Yeah, and I ended up having a fight up there, right? It's one of my classic fights, man. My classic
What,
moments.
the wacky warehouse?
Yeah, no, it was at
What
Buzz.
was yours
It was called
called?
Buzz. It was called Buzz.
Oh, yeah, we
Sorry.
had the wacky warehouse.
Yeah, and I had a fight with this kid because he started attacking my friend, right? So I called him a prick and then punched him in the face. And he started crying. And, because I called him fat as well.
How old were you? You
Like
called
9.
him. You called him fat as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't let that one go, have you?
Well, he was
No,
fat.
you kind of keep that
He
insult.
was fat.
No, apparently I'm fat.
Well, you put a bit of weight on.
Oh, that's a bit rude to...
Oh, sorry, you put mass on. You can't technically put... Like, weight is technically the gravity and stuff. You put mass on.
I didn't put any gravity on.
No.
The was I went over and turned it up a little.
Did you? Yeah,
Well,
like a
it feels
boiler.
like I have.
Yeah.
I'm really upset about my weight, actually.
You know what's annoying? Because I tell you why I mentioned it. Because
Yeah.
it is... I'm sorry to say, like... You were very, very thin.
Yeah, like, not
Not... I wouldn't say, like, AIDS-y. I would say, like, more like... It was noticeable thinness.
Okay.
But you... Like,
Could you see me skeleton?
No. That was only because your skin's so white.
I was anemic back then.
Was you?
Yeah. All I could eat, all I ate was milk.
Really?
Yeah. I'd freeze milk and I'd cut it off.
What milk?
Breast.
No. Whose breast? These.
I don't have
The thing is, though, it's like, it's a kind of a belly, that's the thing.
No, it is. This is what I use.
Why is that? Is that from eating and not doing anything?
Yeah, this
From not drinking?
I've not been drinking.
Oh.
No,
Maybe
this
you should
is-
start,
Start drinking and not eating.
I don't know, maybe go outside more than once every 5 years.
I don't, like, do you like going out? I like it when I go out, but it has
Yeah.
to be in good weather.
I think...
I've
I've gone out a bit too much recently, but I will say this, like, I understand your position. I like the idea, like, you're very much a person that likes his own room and own space. I'm like that as well. But I like that, but I like having my own space, but also the ability to see people.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the idea that I visit them. I would never like someone coming around my house ever, here.
No, I quite like it because it means you don't have to go out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, you're older than me as well, so, I mean, you've
Yeah.
had that period of going out, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I've done my time.
I mean, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, God.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And don't I feel it?
They don't normally live that long.
I'm a rickety old... Not in
Not in Scotland.
Those Ambroses, they've got past 26.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Do you have your family with a history of heart attacks or anything?
No. No,
Cancer?
my granddad had cancer, yeah.
Mm.
My dad had high cholesterol.
Heart disease?
I don't think so. But then I've never really taken much interest in the family medicine.
Really?
At no point have I been... Like,
Well, do they
we're
not,
not,
do any of them live in Shropshire? Most of
we're
them
not
still live
family that sits around the table
Do they
going,
still live in-
oh, my heart.
Does your nan live in Shropshire then?
No, she lives in Derbyshire.
When you moved to Shropshire, was it like just you guys, just your family, or did other people go?
Oh no, we were the ones that left Scotland.
Okay.
And then it was just us.
Where in
four.
Scotland was it again?
Dumfries and Galloway.
Really?
Yeah, southwest.
Do you miss living in Scotland?
No. I love the countryside and the quietness.
Did you have a Scottish accent?
Yeah, I did then.
Like a raw one, like.
Well, yeah, until I was 7. And then I used to be... I don't do the same Scottish accent.
Mm.
If I do a Scottish accent, I do it.
Is there like video? Is there a video of you talking? Like,
No.
There's none.
No.
Why is that? Because I
When I
always
was a
had.
child.
I always had video when I was a child.
We did have a camcorder once that my nan gave me. I played with that a lot.
Yeah.
I used to make weird little videos.
Still
I don't know
do.
where they are. Yeah. That's probably why that started. I don't know what happened to that camcorder.
Like, because I always wonder where you got your accent from.
What, the one that I got now?
Well, yeah.
Well, when I was 7, I got rid of that quickly because people kept looking at me weird, like, what the fuck is he saying?
It's probably because what you're saying.
Yeah, I was about that, yeah. I can say, if I say the word look, it comes out weird.
Yeah.
Look.
Saying
Which is
Luke,
weird.
you're saying Luke or Look.
Exactly. But my friend, one of my first friends when I moved to England was called Luke. So I was like, look. You're like, look at what?
Yeah.
You said what? That was confusing. My brother had he had speech therapy lessons because
Really?
he couldn't fit in.
Did it work?
He didn't talk to anybody for about a year.
Really?
Apparently. I didn't know this until my mum told me.
How do you know he didn't speak to someone for a year? It was your fucking brother.
Well, he spoke to people at home, but when he was at school, he didn't talk to anybody. Yeah.
But when you were in the same school?
Yeah, but I didn't talk to him at school because you know how
How
you know how they treat people in these schools. They tear you apart and put you in different parts of the building.
How many years older are you than him? Or one?
No, 2.
So he's 2 years. You're 2 years older than him.
Yeah.
In school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't see people at school when you have a brother. Not very often because one, you want to hang around with your own friends, so it's like a self division.
True.
And then the other division is the state goes, right, you're in a certain age, you don't talk to each other anymore.
Well, I suppose so, yeah. I mean, my school, look, I never had a sibling at school with me other than my first year when my sister was there. But I was in different playgrounds because they had the like, junior playground, they had like the...
No, I could see him at school. My brother was a little shithead though, he used to go hang out with the smokers.
What, in primary school?
He was one of the smoking kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he was.
Mm.
He was in with the little rough scallywags.
The roughs.
Yeah.
How many people were in your school?
I never did that. I was never into the smoking as a child.
How many people were in the...
I was a good boy.
How many people were in your school then?
1,200.
Really?
Why does
Was that like the only major school in the place though?
I don't fucking know how many.
Because you live
I
in...
could have lied. That could be a complete lie, what I just said. I have no idea what the
most
number
things
was.
you say could be a complete lie, but that's...
Yeah, I have no idea what the numbers were.
What was it? What school was it?
Thomas Adams Worm.
Was it like one of the biggest schools in the area?
Yeah, most people went there.
Really?
From around, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There'd be like little rivalries when you first start.
Well, because of
Fuck
family
you, you little Whitchurch boy. Yeah.
Because of like family backgrounds and stuff as well.
What do you mean family background?
Well, like sometimes because they have generations that go to the same school, so they've got like generation or something.
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh,
No.
my family hates your family members at school, we got to hate each other.
Yeah, a little bit. There was a small amount of that. And then there was the Gypsy Kids that came in town.
Oh yeah.
They started up. No, I like
What
them.
they do? Nick
There was-
the lead off the roof.
No, it was Richard and Cody. They were in my year. They talk like this, you know, hard.
Yeah.
And then they used to bring in accordions and play them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is that true?
Proper
Because that's ludicrous.
No, I mean the proper gypsies.
Okay.
Like they'd have pigs and stuff at home. And shoot.
Sell
pheasant.
Heather.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what? Their sister.
Like they had one lived in a caravan, and you could smell that they did as well.
What do you mean you can smell it?
Fucking good. Gypsies smell. They stink.
Did they really though?
Not all of them. I've got to say that.
But this one did.
This one did. Well, all 4 of them
That's
did.
because of a caravan.
If you live in a caravan, I don't know. They had shitty caravan, or maybe they just didn't wash. Maybe the caravan had nothing to do with it, but whatever it was, they didn't.
Caravans sometimes have a bathroom, don't they? I don't know.
Well, they weren't fucking using it.
Did you ever stay around? Like have a play
Are
day?
you insane?
Play day.
No.
That'd have been a good camping
I did go
trip.
fishing with them though when I was in Aston. Like, because I did the spastic
Did
course.
you?
Yeah, I did the spastic course with all the retards.
Why?
I couldn't do French good.
Is that the only reason?
That was the only reason.
So why don't you do
So we
down French?
went abseiling with the retards and like, fuck, we did, and climbing walls.
Because you didn't know French.
Yeah, because I didn't do French good.
So because you didn't do French well, you had to do every class at Astan.
Yeah, did you have Aston at your school?
Yeah, but I never did it.
No, of course you didn't. You're clever.
Well, I'm not saying I'm clever, but being Astan is retarded.
Yeah, it was a dumb. Like it was a one. They weren't proper dumb, but they weren't retard. Like have to go to a special school retard. But they weren't clever enough to be in like in normal lessons. So they were that between level where I think the politically correct term is autistic. But they were still crazy enough to disrupt a lesson. I remember Jason once threw his boot bag with his shoes in, and it hit a teacher in the face. That was funny.
There was a school that was known as this like sort of special school called Glebe, right? Round about where like not near where I live, but like in the same borough. It's called Glebe School, and I heard rumours constantly about how like they had to always have their hands on the table so they wouldn't masturbate. But the problem was that they'd all wank each other off instead.
That's why I don't have a table for doing these.
No?
No.
Good. Well, that's the thing, so they all have to put their hands on the table, right? And it's kind of like the reputation of having, like, I remember playing football against the Glebe football team, and they beat us. But But it used to be like, it used to go, glebe! Like, like when you insult someone at school, you go like, narrow, you would say, glebe! I don't know if you guys did that up north, but like when I lived in London, like,
people are assholes universally.
Yeah, I just all these insults, like, I remember like, melt, and all that. It's just like...
What are insults?
I don't know.
I always kept spastic alive. I like spastic.
It's a good one.
You
know, there's like, you don't know who your dad is. Your dad should have used the flannel. Dad was too lazy to go to the drawer. Your mum only wanted to ride home. That's what you used to do at my school. I don't know what you used to do at yours.
I used to get called Scotty Too Hotty after the wrestler.
That's weird. God.
That's because my name was Scott.
But your name's John.
No, that's my real name.
That's what I said. Not your fake name.
My fake name.
Yeah. What is Sean's first name? Sean.
No.
What's his first name?
You're gonna laugh.
John.
No.
What?
It's Graham. Why is that funny?
He's a Graham.
Yeah.
He's a Graham.
Graham Sean Ambrose.
Why is he called Graham?
After my uncle.
Ooh.
Uncle Graham.
Graham.
Yeah.
Why are you called John then?
After my dad.
Sean got Graham.
Graham.
Why don't they just call you Graham? Just like I know it's a Scottish sort of thing. Like you have your. What's your dad's first name then? Actual first name.
John.
What's his actual second name?
Alan.
So everyone calls him Alan.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Or they call him.
That's like an
Al.
Irish thing as well. Like
They call him Al.
They like I know someone. His name was like Connor. Was his second name, but everyone, like, his real name was Daniel, and everyone had to call him Connor. And everyone used to go Daniel, and there was another guy that was called Alex. Like his real name was Tom, but he calls him Alex. But his dad was called Tom.
And everybody go Tom.
But yeah, no.
Oh, I could fit into. I reckon I could fit into your school.
You have to do is use that voice, and you fit in.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Marley's friend.
Yeah. You wouldn't fit in if you were my friend.
You a stupid fighting slut. Did you swear?
At school?
Yeah.
No.
Bellend, that was a good one.
That's good.
Call everybody Bellend. Fucking Bellend. We had a lot of swearing actually.
I used to make my own ones up. Like I use different phrases, like just to like kind of make them weird. I used to say cock goblin a lot.
Cock goblin.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Cop.
Cock goblin.
Cock.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a fun activity.
Yeah, it was just good.
Not to do, to receive.
What?
I'm not gobbling any cock.
It's a goblin.
I'm not gobbling any cock.
Aren't you?
Is it? Sorry, goblin as in gobble goblin.
No, it's goblin as in
little,
like a little
like a sprit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that's the weird one.
I don't like that because I imagine it to have a lot of foreskin around, like layered, like E.T.
Well, I don't think E.T. was a representation of a male uncircumcised cock. I mean, it'd be a bit
That'd
weird.
be awful.
Be a bit weird if Steven Spielberg.
finger
Be a bit weird if Steven Spielberg, the Jew, made that.
Yeah, that because he don't have one, does he?
Well, he's a Jew, so no.
That's foreskin. He's got an E.T. though.
Probably.
Maybe he did an E.T. out of like, that was his getting his foreskin back. Like, you've taken the real one. But I'm gonna. This is you know, he's empowering himself by getting a foreskin back by going. This is E.T. He represents my.
I don't know. He's made some really good films, but he's made some terrible ones as well. He made one called. He made Artificial Intelligence. You ever seen that film?
No, you don't like it.
No, it's terrible.
Wow.
It was awful. It was just kind of like it was quite creepy, to be honest.
No, I don't.
It's
Watch
about this mother and dad wanted a new son, so they got a robot, and the robot acted out or something, and they left him in the woods. And he ended up finding her again, and he was so obsessed with finding his mum. She was dead, but he spent one day of like an artificial version, and she never woke up ever again. And he ended up staying in. This is true. It's like staying in a submarine.
You watch a lot of kids' films.
It's not a kids' film though.
Was it an adult's film?
It's an adult's film. And he ended up spending. You know, Haley Joel Osment, the guy that played in Sixth Sense. You know, I've see dead people. And
I've not watched that film.
I also did one.
I didn't bother watching.
You ever seen Forrest Gump? You ever seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah, that's a one.
The little kid.
What little kid?
Forrest's son.
Did he have a son in that?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was his son. I think she was sleeping around. I don't think it was his son.
I don't remember that film.
Yeah.
Apparently it's good.
You've never seen Forrest Gump?
No, I have watched it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember much of it. I know that he had some shrimp and he met the president twice. And then he played ping
No,
pong.
4 times.
Different ones? Or was it 2 different presidents?
No, it was every day. It was like JFK,
because of
Lyndon
Vietnam.
Johnson,
He went to Vietnam, didn't
Richard
he?
Nixon, and I think he met one other as well. And he helped inspire the song Imagine by John Lennon.
Did he?
He said like in China they didn't have any like, yeah, they make out that he like affected history so much. That's the whole idea of the film.
Is it based on a real man?
No.
Okay. Does it at the beginning say if this has any coincidences with any actual real people, it wasn't planned? No one films do that.
Well,
the
thing about that is right.
Yeah.
They only do that if it's kind of like, I mean, it'd have to be an amazing coincidence if someone did all that all at once and no one noticed it.
Well, I thought it was weird when that came up when I was watching Avatar.
What, Forrest Gump?
Because no, when I was watching Avatar, it came up saying
Real events.
There's
based on real events. They're probably talking about like.
This is not based on real events.
Well,
if there has any coincidence.
Avatar is some kind of like. The thing with Avatar is just kind of like, oh, we're fighting against the American corporations and shit. It's kind of like representation that they're like the Native Americans.
Well, no, I just knew that for a fact that there's not these big fucking blue monsters running around.
No, of course not.
No, I don't know why they told me at the beginning.
Well, no, but
they could be a coincidence. If
there's blue monsters. You say the thing is the blue monsters running around on a different planet. How would we know?
No, we don't. But it's not happening.
How'd you know?
I've got a book.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About blue
You read it?
aliens.
Yeah.
No, I've not read it.
God, can you read?
No, I just used it to keep the door open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I get up because I'm hot.
Mm.
I'll
You know
open the
Avatar
door.
2's coming out soon?
Oh
Is
yeah, I've read it in the other book.
Yeah?
This one I did read.
Did you actually like Avatar?
Oh yeah. I like the way the big blue things fly around the sky and they fart. It's based on Pocahontas, I heard.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, not really Pocahontas, though.
Because of the Indians.
Well, like, I don't... because Pocahontas... You ever heard about Pocahontas, though? Is the fact that she was like a full...
You just let me continue
No,
then.
because Disney's representations of these are very confusing. Because
Yeah.
the real Pocahontas is like 12 years old and felt like when...
The real Pocahontas?
I think it's real.
That actually was based on a real woman.
I don't know.
Lady,
I think it
girl.
was.
Is she a woman or a girl at 12? Because in those days,
Girl.
you could be a...
Woman. But she did have sex with John, the John Smith guy, but he was like 40 years old.
What, Peter Kay?
Peter Kay wasn't in Pocahontas.
No, but it was John Smith.
Abbott.
Diving board.
Yeah.
Little one for the nerds out there.
Yeah, exactly.
The little Richard Herring nerds.
Yeah. God.
I don't know. How long have you...
I don't know, too long. But I don't know, man. Like, I kind of like found the whole Pocahontas story kind of like they always like.
This was very intimate. The way we looked into each other's eyes so much.
Yeah, I know. But I always kind of felt Disney's representations of things are very like they're always. Of course, it's Disney.
We should have stopped and went to a break.
It's a break, yeah. What for the audience?
Yeah.
You got any questions? Come back. Yeah, I mean, it's got.
Well, but no, you got to advertise that
What?
T-shirt.
What T-shirt?
You're selling T-shirts after every comedy show.
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah.
yeah.
What have they got?
And mugs.
Yeah. What have you got on the?
T-shirt.
Yeah.
It says Scott Ambrose Show, Scott Talk.
Oh, God.
It says Black Enigma. This is the CD.
Oh.
Coming out soon.
If you'd like to buy a mug.
You can buy him.
I love all these LA comics that have podcasts and they all have like Doug Benson cup.
Well, because the funny thing is, you know Howard Stern, Jackie the Joke Man. Do you remember the guy who used to write for it?
No.
But he used to do all those mug things back in the
What, make fake mugs? Or...
You know, he'd make actual. He'd have all these joke books and like all these like different mugs and stuff, and he'd
with
sell
jokes
it.
on.
Yeah, and like what would happen is like people would slag him off by saying he's a like sell out kind of like hack, and the funny thing about it is like everyone started doing that. Like people do that now.
Yeah.
But I don't
He
know.
was a trendsetter, a visionary, some would say.
Well, I don't think he was the original guy to get a mug out, but
No, the mugs were before that.
I wonder how much money you'd make from those mugs anyway, because I kind of feel silly if I just bought like a mug.
I don't know, but that's £7, aren't they?
I don't
Buy
think.
one.
Well, I mean, have you ever been to a comedy show and bought any merch?
Yeah.
Who?
I went and seen Jack Whitehall,
What'd you buy for?
got a mug.
Yeah.
I got a little whistle, and it had his face on it.
Really?
Yeah, you'd blow it, and it would go, whoo!
Well, why would you buy that?
I was young then, wasn't I?
How old are you?
Why would I buy it? Why would he sell it?
To make money.
Well, yeah, but that's exploiting young people like me. I thought it was more than just a whistle. I paid £20 for it.
Do you have it now?
No, I swapped it for Pokemon cards.
Oh, Pokemon cards worth more money.
Oh, exactly. I did. I was quids up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Quids in.
what's Jack Whitehall in now for? What's he done with himself? Went
Well, he's
backpacking with his dad.
He's about to go to America to do successful shit. He just did backpacking. That's been big in Netflix for like America as well.
Yeah, did you have a fucking whistle with him then?
No.
No. I bet he'd have his whistles in America though, won't he? He'll probably have He'll probably have Jack White.
Have you ever met him?
No.
I've met him.
I don't know.
I've met him a few times.
I'm just using his name as to be silly.
Well, I met him at a couple of comedy clubs.
What's that? What's that? Oh, you dropped a name there.
Oh yeah.
You want to pick that up?
Yeah. God, is it lonely? Is it lonely up there? On your pedestal?
No.
On your high horse?
No, I've got Jesus up here next to me as I've been crucified for your sins.
God.
You do know you're a sinner. You're a filthy sinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tell you for why.
What?
I ain't no religious man, but I tell you why you're a sinner. You were born a white man. Let that say.
Okay. But you were born a white man.
Yeah, but I know I've sinned.
No, and actually, you were raised a white man.
I know.
Yeah?
I have sinned. But you walk around with your privilege.
Do I?
Yes. On your white horse, high horse, white privilege. And you spit down on the refugees and the immigrants and the mixed race.
But I'm mixed race.
You hate those coloured people.
What colour?
All the colours of people you hate. Because you got white privilege. I've just told you. You've got... Well, no! Don't. You have white privilege and you need to let that settle in.
Depends
because you don't know what's happening around the world, Marley.
Well, no, but no one else does.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
I have been on BuzzFeed
Yeah.
just 2 hours ago and I know that you are evil to the core
waiting.
because
Yeah.
you have white privilege because your skin.
Yeah.
Because your granddad, your great granddad, had slaves.
And the other one was a slave.
Sorry?
And the other ones were slaves.
What do you mean?
Well, I told you, like, I'm part Jamaican as well.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're part Jamaican?
Yeah.
Well, that throws my whole "you're an evil white man" argument out the window.
Well, I didn't know if it was an argument. It was more of a statement more than anything. It wasn't really an argument.
Well, I wanted to appeal to the social justice warriors watching
Really?
and let them know that I'm a good person and I'm letting you know that
I think they've seen your other stuff on YouTube. I don't think they'd say you're a good person.
You got Nignog blood in you then?
Yeah, but my mum diluted the bloodline.
Oh, thank
Kept
God for
diluting
that.
the bloodline.
Oh my
That's
God.
what happened. My granddad slept with a white woman, and then that diluted.
He did what?
He diluted that.
Sorry?
So it went from like blackcurrant to like a summer fruit, and then like what happened is my mum had it even more. So it's gone from a summer fruit to like a lemon and barley.
A black man was allowed to wed a white woman back then.
What, in the 60s?
Good Lord, don't tell me please anymore.
Yeah, they got married.
The blood... Oh no.
I know.
I don't know. I don't know whether to be a racist in this or to be a social justice warrior.
I mean, pick a choice.
But either or, they're both annoying.
Yeah.
You don't like those people, do you?
What, racist?
Racist, you don't like.
Depends, like, what, I mean, how they are as people, really. I mean, I don't know.
Do you like the social justice warrior people that are big on the internet?
Not really. Not at all.
Would you rather hang out with a racist or one of them?
It depends the context, honestly, because, like, it depends.
You know
if I'm
that-
going to, like, watch a rap concert with a racist, probably not.
Yeah.
If I would go, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Just, like, the situation, just, like, see them vibe into it. You know what I mean? Because you always see, like, I always wanted to, like, I always wanted to hang out with, like, a really white racist rapper. Because, like, it'd be so funny, like, if you just, like, have this proper rap battle of, like, just, like, I'm part of the Aryan Brotherhood, you're just a member of the fucking hood.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Because I would always, like, because, like, they'd have, like, you know, like, the black people have, like, the tears for every person they kill or whatever. They'd have, like, little Nazi signs and all that, you know. They wouldn't have tears, they'd have, like, you know,
Swastikas.
No, they'd show, like, fields and sugar cane to me, like, this is how many black people I own. I mean, I kind of always wanted that, like, it would be interesting instead of, like, a physical thing, like, if there was, like, a really good, like, racist rapper, you know what I mean? Would you listen to it?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, know what I mean?
Especially when you say he goes to the rap battles and then proper disses them.
Yeah.
Like, back to Africa with you.
Yeah.
Get on the banana boat. I hope it don't float. Drown. Stuff like-
Is it you started a career then?
I reckon I could get into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be a very niche sort of thing. Well, actually, I don't know. It's just a bit.
No, because my brother loves rap music.
Does he?
Yeah, but he doesn't like.
Doesn't like white people.
No, he loves. I don't know why he loves black music. It's like rap music.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a Freudian slip.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like rap music?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I ain't no racist.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind it.
Mm.
Some of them.
What, like?
I don't mind Nas.
Do you even know who Nas is?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
I think like the ones you like would be like Eminem, Vanilla Ice,
Oh God, no.
Emon.
No.
Who else?
I like B.O.B. actually.
Iggy Azalea.
Who?
Do you know the Australian one?
Who?
Australian woman that's a rapper.
No.
The song goes, I'm so fancy. That one.
I'm so fancy, I've got blue
No, not that
hair. Oh. Who's that?
I thought, oh, that sounded like I'm still standing.
It was.
You know what I mean? That's Elton John, isn't it? Elton John did a rap song.
I don't know if Hannah's back, because the doors went.
Yeah.
I don't know what
God,
time is it.
excitement will
Jesus
come.
Christ. I'm at Boots. Oh, she's at Boots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did the most awful thing you could do. I was so comfortable. I
What?
pulled my phone out, and then it's cost the...
Mm.
Has Emma gone mad at you? What's happened?
She sent me quite a few messages.
Please find me. I've started cutting
Don't shout.
myself.
She's in Witherspoon.
We'll have a spoons. Should we turn this off now? I think there's been an hour.
Probably, yeah.
Do you want to plug anything?
Do you want to plug anything?
This is fun to do though, wasn't it?
I mean, it's fun to do. It won't be fun to watch.
Do you
But-
know? I think it would.
Really, I'd want to do it more often with you.
You know, because
Yeah.
just talk to me. I wish I could talk to you more.
Well, no, because you don't do anything. You don't want to talk to anyone.
No, I don't mind talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer it on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sure.
the problem is there's always someone else in their way that they want to say something. Like, can I chip in? And you're like, no,
That's
you
not really
can't.
talking. That's just like
No.
that's not a conversation, is it? If you want to do long monologues, you just don't have to you don't have to use a camera.
Yeah, I love doing monologue. Yeah, that's why. No, monologues are good if you have no friends.
Well, yeah.
You can just stay at home and look
What
into a mirror.
Do some soliloquies.
That's why acting people are so. Oh,
What boring.
shut up, please. You just stand at home talking to yourself.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing with the acting people is they've got to like they have to be able to
No,
transition
some of
to
them are
different
very good.
tradition to different people, so they don't really have a lot of them kind of like appear in a certain way. So, for example, in order to succeed in acting, you've got to believe certain things, you've got to do certain things, and you create yourself. You end up becoming a character. Yourself becomes a character because you're reserving everything just to fit in. If you're an actor, especially in Hollywood nowadays.
That's true. If you're an actor, you become a character.
Don't make out like I'm saying something stupid, because like I've made a good point. It was a good point.
No, it is true that actors act as characters.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in general life anyway, not in terms of making money
No.
from it. Just in order to achieve
Because, for example, if I get on the bus, I'm not me anymore. I'm a man getting on a bus. I'm playing a character for that one split second.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And then as I walk up, I'm not me anymore.
Your masterclass in acting
I'm not-
episode didn't get many views, did it?
No, but this one will because it's got you in it.
Yeah.
You're a big star.
Big star. I'm big in Shropshire. I did a show once, right? It was called Millie and Marley's Comedy, right? And it was very, very good. And what happened is we got all these people in, and we got I hosted, and we got this guy called John Ambrose to perform, and he was really, really good. But he did this really, really good. He did this material about like some kind of nan of his, like living in Scotland, and how much she didn't love him. It's great stuff. And how he got fat.
I'm not even on the fucking. I'm leaning out like I'm just a lost soul.
Yeah.
I am Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Pan's not a lost soul, though, is he?
He's a lost boy.
Well, no, technically he's the leader of the Lost Boys. It's like
He's the leader of Lost Boys.
But he's not called the Lost. It's Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. If it was a band, it's like saying Bob Marley and the Wailers. Bob Marley's not a whaler. He's Bob Marley and the Wailers.
So he's distinct from it.
Well,
like
yeah, like Peter Pan.
David Bowie and the Ziggy
No, Ziggy and-
Spider-Man.
Well, it wasn't
No,
David
this-
Bowie and Ziggy. It was Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
Yeah, the spiders from Mars.
Yeah.
They're not David Bowie.
Well, no, because they're three separate people. So like it's like saying,
What do you mean that? I thought they were actual spiders.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're all dead now.
What, the spiders? Or someone got a big glass and took them outside.
Yeah, yeah. God. I found it in the bath. I found a spider in the bath once. I found a massive spider in the bath, right? It was like massive. This is true, right? It was a massive spider. It was like massive, right? And I got my nan to pick it up and throw it away, right?
Yeah.
You know, like discard it. Sorry, Peter. And what I did was,
Peter.
I was so paranoid about spiders coming up from the bath. For about 2 years, I put the plug hole in every night in the bath so spiders wouldn't come up. And they never did. I was always terrified, like, you know, you're about to go to the toilet and find a spider.
Do you find spiders frightening?
I used to, not as much now, but I used to be really scared of them, yeah. So I remember, like, there was a massive one that my dad had, like, you could see its eyes, and it had really massive eyes. And, like, my dad saw it, just got up in the newspaper and just went, bang, killed it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a very nice moment.
And then did he say, did you go to him, oh, you cruel bastard?
No, I didn't.
Did you like doing? Because Hannah kills them all the time, and I'm like, Hannah.
I don't like spiders.
So you'd kill him if you seen one?
Yes.
It's not very Buddhist.
I'm not a Buddhist.
Yeah, but if you were, that'd be
Yeah, but if I
really
was, then, like, the thing is, you can say anything if you were. If I wasn't frightened of spiders, it'd be okay, wouldn't it? Why would I kill them then?
Why?
If I didn't kill a spider,
of them, that's why you kill them.
Well, not necessarily just scared. It's just they're freaky. Yeah, I am quite mildly scared of them.
Yeah, but can you not just let it live? And
I'm not talking about like fucking penny spiders. I'm talking about like little hench ones.
Yeah, I understand, but you shouldn't murder them.
I mean, you.
I've never killed an animal. I've kicked chickens before, but I've never killed. Well, actually, I've killed chickens.
What happened to the male chickens?
I used to work in a chicken farm.
What happened to the male chickens?
There wasn't any brought here.
How'd you know? Did you check everyone? How'd you know?
Well, because they look more like cockerels. They get like different plumage.
But I thought you just had chicks and stuff, not actually big.
No.
What did you used to
they
do?
Start off with chicks and then they become chickens and then they laid eggs. What
do
you do?
Did you kill them?
No, well they would be killed.
Did you wring their necks and stuff?
Yeah, if they were like prolapsed.
Did you ever do it? Really?
They were horrible.
Really? You did that?
Oh, dude, their asses would just shatter and there'd be like blood and guts everywhere.
Did you kill them to do free range? Did you give them? Did you cook them and stuff like?
No, we didn't. Well, no, they weren't cooked. Was
it pure chicken farmers interest for eggs?
Eggs, yes.
Did you wring their necks though? You did.
Oh yeah, I had to.
What did you do with the dead chickens then?
Throw them in an incinerator. Oh, it was disgusting.
Really?
Sometimes, right?
Is that what you made as chicken tonight?
Yeah. Sometimes, right, it'd be so bad. We'd take all the dead because they all had flu. They all ill. They just getting ill. I don't know why they were getting... I know why they were getting ill because they weren't going outside. It was a free range farm, but they kept locking all the chickens in.
Do you miss that job?
Not at all.
Should we go back?
I miss Karen.
Who's
There was
Karen?
this woman called Karen that I used to work with. She was in her 50s.
Oh.
And she was at a chicken farm. She's from Liverpool.
Oh.
Yeah, she used to...
How long did you do this
she used to bring me cakes and stuff in.
How long
Every
did you-
day she'd bring
How long
cakes
did you
and
do
stuff
chicken
in.
farm
And
for?
we'd have cups of tea.
How long was you in a chicken farm for?
2 years. 1 year
Really?
full-time, 2 years part-time, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, it was a horrible
Did you make
job.
good money?
I had a car, I went to Montreal and... Yeah, no, it was alright money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. But...
When you do that now?
There's only... I'll tell you why, because like I was saying, like we had so many dead birds one day because there was illness around the fucking farm.
Yeah.
So we were chucking them all out. And
Was this bird flu?
No, it wasn't. They were just ill. Right, and then the fucking... We had this fridge outside where we'd put the dead birds while the incinerator was full. It was getting to the point when there was so many dying. There was over 100 a day.
Oh, did you eat them?
No, they were rancid and green.
What'd you do? Sell them to
It got
KFC?
to the, no,
Sell them to those chicken shops?
You could not eat them because we put them
You
in...
can't eat the chicken shop food, so...
Oh no, I don't eat that. Oof. But like we had bags of plastic bags filled with dead chickens to the point when it was so hot they had so many maggots in. You'd look in and the bags would be wriggling.
That's how Nando's is made.
Yeah, it would just be horrible. I didn't want to do it anymore after.
Was that just one particular day that you thought?
No, that was a month or two.
Or was just pure that?
Just pure.
How many chickens were there?
8,000 in each, so 16,000.
Really? Did you give them names?
Yeah, everyone.
Really?
And I could tell.
Go on then. What are the
Like
names?
Jenny, Claudia, Bango, Vanavin. I want to... They weren't proper names. They just started going into... It became like a satanic chant towards the end. Because I just went...
Did you put on cockfights?
There was no cockerels. We got rid of them all.
Would you kill them?
They weren't didn't normally turn up.
Oh, you're saying yeah. So it was
Because
it was a female chicken farm.
Yeah, just a bunch of fucking broody women.
Was it like Chicken
Dude,
Run?
you start
Was it like Chicken Run?
Without a doubt, yeah. You work with chickens and then you figure out how to work with women. Just cuddle them under the neck a little bit. Hello, and then women are like.
And then ring the neck.
They're not that much different women and chickens. As much as they go on about how much they need the equivalent of a egg laying bird. Just calm down, love.
Yeah. Did you
just
have any
click
eggs?
them.
Did you get free eggs?
Huh?
Did you get free eggs?
Yeah. Lots.
Did you get sick of eggs though?
No, I still like eggs.
Would you have them scrambled or
Poached, scrambled, boiled, fried. Sometimes I'll have them with a little bit of toast and dip it in with a soldier. I'll go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's it called?
nice
Soldiers.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go. Come on, little Napoleon, dunk him in, eat him. I go, come on, little Wellington.
How'd you get that job anyway?
Dip him in. No, I'm gonna do my dipping soldiers into egg routine.
Okay, it's a routine.
Yeah, no, I've been working on this. And then Genghis Khan comes along and go, come on, little Genghis. I dip him in. He gets all.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan, all yolk over his face, and then eat him up.
Do you have one called Yoko?
No, these are only soldiers. So I did the Napoleon. I did the Duke of Wellington. I did.
Do you need more soldiers?
Vladimir Putin comes along. KGB soldier. Dip his little
Just
head.
KGB soldier, no real name.
No.
Dimitri.
Vladimir Putin soldier. I dip him in this little egg with yolk all over his face. He's like this. Oh, he's angry because he feels. Oh, he's got egg on his face.
I think you had egg in your face.
No, I'm eating egg. I'm eating my egg and soldiers. ISIS member, Jihadi John.
But ISIS wasn't around then.
What? While I'm having eggs?
No. Well,
No, they're just different. No, they're different. I'm eating eggs.
Recently.
I'm just eating eggs. I'm doing a routine.
Have you?
I'm doing a comedy routine.
Yeah. No one noticed.
Yes, I am. Right, I've got a little bowl of eggs, and my soldiers. Soldiers. My line of soldiers that I'm gonna dip it. My egg.
Yeah.
Napoleon goes in. Oh, he's got egg all over his face. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, look, it's Genghis Khan. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, look,
They're from different armies then.
Yeah, they're just different soldiers. They're not in a war. I'm just eating soldiers. They're not from different wars fighting each other. Little ISIS
but if
soldier.
you want to spend the time personifying
Jihadi John comes in. Oh, I dip him in. And he gets all egg on his face. And nom nom nom.
Did I ever tell you that I watched a comic called Jihadi James?
Did you like that egg bit?
No one did. Never do it again.
You want to do one?
What?
I'm not letting it go.
What?
You come up with a soldier and you dip his head into the egg.
No. Why would I ever do that?
Right, alright.
You know?
But if you were going to dip a soldier in...
It'd be little Scott Ambrose.
I'm not
yum. Conscientious objector. # pussy. Or has it got flat feet? Can't actually go to the war.
Flat feet.
Yeah.
I've got another one.
What?
Oh, little Wilfred Owen. Nom, 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 nom.
Wilfred Owen.
He was a soldier, wasn't he?
Poet, yeah.
No, he's soldier first.
Yeah.
People forget.
Yeah.
I think
Never forget.
Never forget. Oh yeah,
That's been our poppy remembrance.
Right, don't be disrespectful about them. They fought for our freedom.
Okay. Would you go to war?
Well, are you
This we're going back to this. Would you go to war just for a trip?
If it was in the Bahamas.
What war? The war of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
You know, there's a war called the Emu War. Have you heard of that? It was called the Emu War. Google this, right? Emu War. It was like between humans and emus. And then, like, seriously, not the show.
It was the leader, Rod Hull.
No, it wasn't. And like these emus killed.
Was that the right person?
Yeah, it was. Good reference. Seriously, the Emu War did happen. It did exist. I'm not making it up. It's happened. The Emu War.
What one?
Yeah, a laptop. Research this. It was the Emu War. You should do your next film about the Emu War.
The Emu War. Oh, fucking hell. This has been too long. We should turn this off.
Let's turn this off.
It has been fun, though.
It's been fun. Well, thank you. This has been Scott Talk with John Scott Ambrose and Marley Worth. Are you going to finish up? Or like
No, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Well, we've been professional enough.
Yeah, very professional. Thank you.